For Steven Contreras, football was his first love. The starting offensive and defensive lineman for the Rolling Hills Prep 8-man football team started playing when he was 6 and never really thought about what it would be like if he couldn't play. But at the age of 15, illness would take football away from him.
His sophomore year, he had what we thought was mysterious injuries. He'd be all by himself, he'd fall down, complain his ankle hurt. He had continuous ankle problems that seemed to be unrelated to any physical contact that we were having on the field. But I think at some point I said you should see a doctor, and sometime during the season he did actually visit a doctor.
The day before Thanksgiving in 2009, specialists told Steven's parents that their son had a bone tumor, a rare cancer called Ewing sarcoma in his left ankle.
He was really unique in that he was about 17 years old, 16 or 17 years old when he was diagnosed, at the cusp of really feeling like he's immortal and establishing his independence, and we effectively took that away from him by diagnosing him with cancer.
I thought, okay, tumor, people have tumors removed. At the time, my aunt's dog had a tumor, so I thought it was fine. But then yet to know the next day and days to come, I was getting tests run, I was getting CT scans, x-rays, blood drawn. I had everything done that never expected ever to happen. It was an indescribable feeling. It was really life-changing in general.
4 months of chemotherapy alone couldn't cure him. To save his life, doctors would have to operate. In early March of 2010, Steven's left leg was amputated below the knee.
It was a tough decision to make. We didn't have a lot of options. It was, we understood very quickly by what the doctors told us that it wasn't about saving the limb, it was about saving his life. And that if we waited too long, the cancer could progress and spread. So we didn't want to take that chance. And it was more important for us to save Steven's life. And it was hard for us to cope with the fact that he would be disabled and he would never be the same again, and that he would have to learn how to do everything in a new way. And so yes, it was a very stressful time, and we got through it.
Enthusiasm releases the drive to carry you over obstacles and adds significance to all you do. Not only did Steven survive, he rapidly recovered. During that time, he would not stop thinking about how to get back on the football field. Eventually, he received a prosthetic leg, learned how to walk again, and 8 months after surgery was finally back on the football field.
There's not many amputees actually participating in sports. It certainly gave me a lot more to think about in terms of the big picture and really what sports is about. It's not about winning and losing, and I think here at Rolling Hills Prep we try to strive that it is more about participation. Everybody likes to win, and we certainly want to make that our goal, but there are so many other things you can learn through sports about life, and I think Steven's journey has just brought that to the forefront.
Football saved my life. That's how I always look at it. I took life for granted. I didn't realize how special running is. That's why I want to do everything I can to play as long as I can and stay around the sport as long as I can. There were nights that I sat in the hospital scared to go to sleep because I didn't know if I would wake up the next morning because I felt like it was too much. And just those nights of long praying, those nights of talking on the phone, just saying, I need someone here, and it was hard. But I got through it. I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm happy.